Alright everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a cockpit orientation for the UH-60M model Black Hawk. So I've been doing a lot of videos on this aircraft recently, and so I'm sure a lot of you are wondering now, like, what does everything do in it and everything, where is everything? I know there's not a lot of documentation for this aircraft or anything, but I want to kind of try to help with that a bit. So to start off here, you got your overhead panel, you got your lower console and your PFDs and everything. You got another picture of the lower console down here. You got a picture of your cyclic controls and your collective controls. You have your circuit breakers up here. I'm not sure if you guys can see my mouse, but so let's start with the overhead panel, or let's start with the MFDs. You can't really see the overhead panel though. Let's start with the main flight displays, the MFDs as we call them. So there's 4 of them here. Each pilot gets 2 of them. You can set them up to really however you want. Generally, I like to fly with the PFD. If I'm flying left seat, I'll fly with my PFD in the left one and my map in the right one. Or if I'm flying right seat, which you can't really swap. I mean, you can swap over, but it just depends, really. Like sometimes when I'm in the simulator, I'll fly left seat while someone else flies right seat, but normally I am a right seat. I'm the pilot in command. So the right, if I'm in the right seat when I'm flying normally, I'll just have my PFD, same thing as on the left seat, PFD on the right, and the map in the middle, or we call it the TAC display. So for the lower console, each pilot has a flight management system, or FMS, that basically you can insert flight plans and whatnot into there, and you can see all kinds of information in there. So back to the main, where the PFDs are up here, kind of the main panel there. Just below the inner PFDs, or the inner MFDs on the main console there. Just below that you have your autopilot control system. That's where you can kind of control your autopilot. The Lima and Alpha models do not have any blue systems or anything. Those are new to the Mica model. Autopilot systems are. You can control radar altitude, barometric altitude, airspeed or IAS, auto hover. Let's see what else. Heading. It's just like an airplane. You can control all your autopilots from there. And in the middle of those, you have your ignition key. You need that to be able to. It's an actual key that you just put into there, and then you can turn it over, and that will unlock the ignition, so you can turn the aircraft. And then just above that, you have your emergency standby instruments. You have a horizon indicator, and then a compass. And you also have a compass up, and each pilot has kind of a window, and in that middle window there on the right side, there is a standby compass that is analog. So for the collective, you can control your HUD with the little thumb button down there. You have searchlights. You can control your landing lights, emergency hook release, all that stuff. Now on your cyclic, you can control your flight director, which is auto hover. You have a go around button, another emergency hook release, your trim, all that stuff up on there.